Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we embark on a journey to explore the wonders of the natural world. I'm your host, David, and I'm delighted to share with you today's top story. Imagine a creature so elusive yet adorable that it's hard to resist its charm. Meet the coastal marten, a ferret-sized mammal that's making a slow recovery in the forests of the Pacific Northwest. These secretive woodland carnivores related to weasels and otters were once on the brink of extinction due to habitat loss and hunting for their fur. But thanks to conservation efforts, they're starting to rebound. Adult coastal martens are about 20 to 24 inches long, weighing between 1.5 to 3 pounds, and are known to feast on birds, small mammals, berries, and nuts. A recent study by Oregon State University used non-invasive survey tools, including remote cameras and hair snares, to document the marten population in Northern California. The team gathered data from 285 hair snares and 135 cameras, identifying 46 different martens living in Klamath, California. They found that these carnivores tend to select forest stands with greater than 50% canopy cover and lots of large diameter trees, snags, and hollow logs. As Erica Anderson, the study's lead author, notes, structural complexity with coarse woody debris helps them hunt and also provides cover from predators and competitors. But despite this progress, there's still much to learn about marten distribution and demography, and how forest conditions influence their distribution and density. The Yurok tribe, who own 1/3 of the study area, are working to manage the land for timber harvesting, plant and wildlife habitat restoration, and cultural resource conservation. As Sean Matthews, a study co-author and OSU wildlife ecologist, points out, coastal martens like forests with old growth characteristics, and those types of forests are being threatened by the effects of climate change. As we delve into the world of these enchanting creatures, we're reminded of the importance of conservation and responsible land management. The coastal marten story is a testament to the power of preservation and the need to protect our natural world. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. Today, we're exploring the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems and the impact of human activities on the natural world. In our previous segment, we discussed the importance of preserving biodiversity in our forests. Now, let's dive into a story that highlights the struggles of marine conservation and the consequences of destructive fishing practices. Imagine being a small-scale fisherman, relying on the sea for your livelihood, only to see the once thriving waters depleted of life due to the devastating effects of bottom trawling and scallop dredging. This is the reality for many fishermen in Scotland, where the damage to marine habitats has been so severe that it's not only affecting the fish populations, but also the entire ecosystem. Marine biologist Caitlin Turner explains that when you degrade the habitat, you're left with fewer places for juvenile fish to live and spawn, which in turn affects the abundance of animals in the area. This has a cascading effect throughout the ecosystem, ultimately impacting the larger animals that rely on these prey species for food. The story of Balfour Hewson, a scallop diver from Dingwall, is a testament to the human impact of this environmental degradation. He now spends 4 days a week at sea, traveling far from home because the nearby coastal areas have been too degraded to support his work. The decline in fish stocks and the alteration of habitats due to scallop dredging have forced him to become more nomadic in search of viable fishing grounds. The economic implications are just as alarming. A 2023 Marine Conservation Society analysis found that banning bottom trawling in UK offshore protected areas could deliver a net benefit of up to £3.5 billion over 20 years, accounting for increased carbon storage, pollution removal, nutrient cycling, and recreation opportunities. Despite these findings, the Scottish Government has delayed a consultation on fisheries management measures for coastal protected areas, leaving small-scale fishermen like Balfour Hewson waiting for meaningful change. As he so eloquently puts it, the more aware I become about the nuances of fisheries management and the marine ecosystems that we're working in, the more despair I feel because I know we can get it right. It's a sobering reminder of the urgent need for effective conservation efforts and sustainable fishing practices to protect our oceans and the communities that depend on them. As we continue to explore the natural world and our place within it, let's remember the importance of responsible stewardship and the long-term benefits it can bring. Welcome back to Nature Walk. As we conclude today's journey, I'd like to take you to the vibrant city of San Francisco, where art and nature are intersecting in a unique way. The Institute of Contemporary Art, San Francisco, has announced a major public art commission by Jeffrey Gibson, which will be unveiled on February 2 as part of Super Bowl LX festivities. The installation, an adaptation of Gibson's 2022 video work, This Burning World, will transform the facade of the former Bloomingdale's building at San Francisco Center into a stunning 433-foot-long vinyl mural. This thought-provoking piece explores the precarious relationship between humanity and the natural world, drawing on footage captured in upstate New York and the Bay Area. Gibson's work is rooted in indigenous kinship philosophies, which acknowledge the elements of our environment as equal ancestors, living relatives, and extensions of our own minds and bodies. By highlighting the interconnectedness of our world, the artist encourages us to reconsider our impact on the land and our responsibility to preserve its well-being. As we gaze upon this majestic mural, we're reminded that public art has the power to change how we experience our surroundings and interact with one another. The San Francisco Downtown Development Corporation and the Yerba Buena Partnership have supported this project, recognizing the importance of creating inclusive and thought-provoking experiences that bring people together. As we wrap up today's Nature Walk, I invite you to reflect on the ways in which art and nature intersect in your own life. How do you find inspiration in the natural world, and how can you use your creativity to promote environmental awareness and appreciation? Remember that every small action counts, and by working together, we can foster a deeper connection with our planet and its inhabitants. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.